Hello, hello. This is Forlorn Scout. I also go by just Scout. That's kind of my current online handle. And this is my YouTube channel, or the beginnings of it, hopefully. Um, if you can't tell by the screen the video that I'm showing behind, or showing on the screen, I should say, this is going to be a gaming channel. Probably mostly focused on strategy games. So obviously Medieval 2, the wonderful Divide and Conquer mod. But it's going to be I envision it as perhaps a variety channel, at least for now, because there's a wide range of games I like, and I'd like to take that passion for the wide range of games and their settings and turn it into a channel finally. It's something I've been thinking about doing for a long time, and I finally kind of want to take that leap. So, let's see here. I'll talk about what kind of games I'll probably be doing on the channel first, and then move on to what I think the first series on the channel will be. So first game obviously will be Medieval 2. Modded Divide and Conquer will probably be the main one. I may do some Tsardom's Total War, or I may do some other mods here or there, but probably mostly will be Divide and Conquer. That's the one I have the most experience with. It's the one I like the most. So that will probably be the first Let's Play on the channel as well, but it will be the one I probably do the most of for Medieval 2. I'll probably do some Rome 2 stuff as well, maybe some Total War Attila stuff. Also will be modded. For Rome 2, it'll be Divide et Impera, which really improves that game. And I will be doing, let's see here, I may do some Total War Warhammer stuff. I'm not quite sure. I may do that. I like the Warhammer universe, and I'll get into that a little bit later. I'll also be doing, well, I suppose I can get into it right now, because talking about Warhammer, I'll be doing Dawn of War, whether it be the base game campaign, or modded using the Unification mod, or maybe Ultimate Apocalypse. Those are the two mods I'll be kind of using if I play it. Dawn of War 1, Dawn of War 2, I'm not quite sure if I'll make videos on. Dawn of War 2 is a fun game, but Dawn of War 1 is, I just prefer Dawn of War 1 a little bit more. So whether I do the campaign for that, or if I do skirmishes with the AI, or I eventually do multiplayer games, that will be kind of what I do. Other games than that, for Warhammer, like I said, maybe Total War Warhammer. I may also, since I've been into it quite a lot recently, I'll probably do some Darktide for Warhammer 40k. Darktide is a very fun game. It's a shooter, so it's a little bit out of place with some of the other stuff on the channel, but it's a game that I've really come to like recently. Let's see here. So for 40k and Warhammer in general, that's probably, I forgot one, Battlefleet Gothic. I'll probably be doing some Battlefleet Gothic videos, but I want to get a little bit better at that game, because I know it came out a while ago, but I never played it when it first came out, and so I'm a little bit, still learning how to play that game, and once I get a little bit better at it, I think I'll make some videos on that. Anyway, moving on. I'll probably do some Paradox games on the channel as well. Mostly will be like Crusader Kings and Europa Universalis. Those are the two I enjoy the most. I may do some Stellaris, may do some Hearts of Iron, but I don't like those games as much as the previous two. Also may do some Battletech 2018. That's a game I've really come to like, along with the setting. Battletech, it's a very, very good sci-fi setting. And I may do some, for that game, if I do some modded stuff, it may be Rogue Tech. It may also be one of my friends is making a mod for that game. So I maybe do some stuff for that mod when it gets to a playable release state. But I'm not quite sure about that. You never know. I'll see where it takes me. Just kind of like with the channel. We'll see where this all takes me. Other games. I may do some Elder Scrolls stuff. Elder Scrolls, I'd say Lord of the Rings is my probably favorite fictional setting that's like in a book format, book movie format. But for video game format, probably it's the Elder Scrolls. I really like the Elder Scrolls. I like the setting. I think it's very interesting. It's very deep, and I like the games. And although I started with Skyrim, I've come to appreciate all the games that I've played. I have not played Arena, but I've played all the. I played Daggerfall. I've played Morrowind. I've played Oblivion a little bit. I played Skyrim a ton. Just a massive amount, far more than I probably would be willing to admit. But I really like all those games, and so I'd like to do a Skyrim series. I need to get a good mod list for it, though. I'm not very experienced with modding those games on the PC, so I'd like to get a good mod list going for that. So there may be a Skyrim series, there may be an Oblivion series, there may be a Morrowind series, maybe even Daggerfall, because Daggerfall is really easy to mod. And it's also surprisingly fun for how old it is. So there may be series on all of those games. I'm not quite sure. Similarly with Fallout, probably 3 in New Vegas. I may do Let's Plays on eventually, because those are the 2 I like the most. I like the old, Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. Those are fun, but I don't like them as much as the newer games. Fallout 4 I don't really like all that much, but I may do a series on it. I don't know. I haven't quite decided on that one. But anyway, I suppose that's kind of the gist of it. Channel, variety gaming channel, probably mostly focused on strategy games, using mods, mostly fantasy or sci-fi is mostly going to be the focus. I may do some historical stuff. I really like historical stuff. So I'll just kind of, if you stick around, we can take the journey together and kind of see where this all takes us. See what I decide to do, see what tickles my fancy on a, on a particular day or particular recording session I have time for. I do have the first kind of series, Let's Plays, kind of thought up. The first one I'll do, which is the reason I'm on Divide and Conquer, as the kind of background, will probably be in Divide and Conquer. I'm not quite sure what one I'll do, which faction I'll play, I mean. There's quite a lot that I like. There's a few factions I don't much like. I may do Dol Amroth as a first one. I like Dol Amroth. Also would be a nice tribute to Galudurthan, who got me into his videos and his YouTube channel, which is no longer around. He no longer makes videos, but he's the reason I got into the mod in the first place, and I got, kind of just gotten a lot of enjoyment out of the mod, and he's a big reason that I decided to play the mod. So I may do Dol Amroth as kind of tribute to him. I may do Northern Dunedain, because Northern Dunedain is probably my favorite faction in the mod. And they've had, of course, version 5 added, the Reunited Kingdom and Kingdom of Arnor and all sorts of stuff for them. So I may do that for them. I really like the Kingsmen, the Ar Adonayim. So I may do a series on them. They're a fun one because you can go anywhere you want. Bree is another fun faction that I've played, not a lot, but I've played a few times, and they can really snowball once you get the money rolling. Let's see here, I may do some Dorwinian stuff. because Darwinian is it's a fun faction. It also has some stuff changed with it. Could do some Erd Luin. For evil factions, obviously Isengard is fun, Gundabad is fun. Dunland has a lot of stuff changed with them. I might do a Dunland Let's Play, but I think for the first Let's Play, probably I'll narrow it down to 5. So it will be, I know, narrow it down to 5 in a game that has like 20 factions. Not really narrowing it down all that much. But anyway, so probably kind of short list. Now let's narrow it down to 4. Actually, and all 4 of them are kind of right here. So I think the first Let's Play I'll do for the mod will either be Dol Amroth, Northern Dúnedain, the Kingsmen, and maybe Bree. I'm not quite sure which one I want to do for the first series. I'll kind of think about it, kind of decide which one I want to do first and go from there. So that will be the first Divide and Conquer Let's Play that I plan on doing. And I'll kind of go from there. I'd also like to do, like I was mentioning with Dawn of War 1, I'd like to do some unification mod stuff. Whether I do the campaign for that, or I just do the base game campaign, I don't know. So whether it be skirmishes with the AI, multiplayer, whatever it may be, I would like to do a series or kind of not really interconnected videos, but just kind of videos for that mod as well. But the first proper Let's Play on the channel will be a DAC Let's Play. And yeah, so I think that's it for now. You know, so anyway, to kind of recap, DAC Let's Play is in the works. Dawn of War Unification is in the works currently. Lots of other games are up in the air that I may do videos on. And, you know, if anything that you've heard kind of makes you interested, you know, subscribing would be really nice, as well as likes. And, you know, just kind of keep your eye out for when I make videos and when I upload them. I don't know how regular I'm going to be due to time constraints. But we'll kind of see where this all takes me, and if you decide to stick around, we'll see where it all takes us together. And so, if you stick around, and if you don't, if you just gave me the time of day to watch the video and you're not really interested, I thank you regardless. But I thank everyone who watches the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And again, we'll see what happens. We'll see where this takes us. Have a wonderful day.